Hello students, in continuation with my previous video on electronic spreadsheet standard 10, I am going to cover point number 2, that is link data and spreadsheet. So I will show the following points in this session. First one is set up multiple sheets by inserting new sheets. Second is create reference to other sheets by using keyboard and mouse. Third is create reference to other document by using keyboard and mouse. Create, edit and remove hyperlink to the sheet, link to external data, link to register data source. So without wasting our time, let's start the session. So today's agenda is first, that is setting up multiple sheets. So to set up multiple sheets, what we can do, by default, OpenOffice Calc will give you 3 sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. And if you want, you can insert more sheets also. Okay, so for that what you need to do, you need to click here in this blank area. Simply clicking on this blank area will give you the option. Okay, so right now I have selected agenda. So where I want my new sheet, before agenda sheet or after agenda sheet, it's on you where you want this. Okay, so let me have that sheet. Let me choose hyperlink. Okay, and hyperlink sheet, and there I will choose after current sheet. Okay, that means it will be in between hyperlink and sheet 3. Okay, how many sheets you want to insert? One. Let me give this sheet name as example 1, right? So the name of that sheet will be example 1. Now see, in between hyperlink type and sheet 3, we have another sheet, that is example 1. Okay. So now question arises, how many sheets we can insert in OpenOffice Calc? So the answer is 256 sheets we can insert in OpenOffice Calc, right? So this number you need to remember. Okay. Now come to second point. First point, let me cover one more way to create insert sheets. You can insert sheet by clicking on insert and clicking on sheet. The same dialog box will appear, so you can use any of the way, right? Now second point is working with sheets, inserting. So inserting we have seen, renaming. Suppose I want this example as test 1. I want to rename the sheet as test 1. So what I will do, on that sheet I will right click and there I will get rename sheet. Okay, and there I will write test 1. Okay, so the name of the sheet will convert to test 1, right? If I want to remove this sheet, the option is very easy. Right click here and there you will have a option, that is delete sheet. Simply delete the sheet. It will ask you, are you sure you want to delete the selected sheet? Say yes. Okay, so that inserted sheet will get deleted, right? Okay, let's come to next agenda, that is creating reference to other sheet using keyboard and mouse. Okay, for this let's take sheet 1, sheet 3. Let me insert another sheet. Insert sheet after this sheet and name it at sheet 4. Let it be. Okay. Okay, let me insert one more. Insert sheet. Okay, after current sheet, let it be sheet 5. Okay, so OpenOffice will give automatically name as sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, like this. Okay, now what is the agenda point? Agenda is saying creating reference to other sheets. So data is kept on different sheets. I will have that data and I will work on that data on my current sheet. Okay, so here my current sheet, let it be sheet 1, sheet 3. I will be working on sheet 3 and data I will have it from sheet 4 and sheet 5. We will use two ways. First is keyboard and second one is mouse. Okay. So let's see first using keyboard. So let me write on sheet 4 on certain cell. Suppose this is the cell. Let me write a value that is 80. Okay. And on sheet 5, let me have in cell B2 the value 180, 100. Okay. Now on sheet 3, I want the sum of these two values, that is which is present on sheet 4 B2 cell and sheet 5 B2 cell. So I want the result here in A1 cell. So for that, what I need to do using keyboard, I will write equal to, then I will write the name of the sheet 4 dot B2. B2 is the cell, plus sheet 5 dot B2. So I have given the reference to sheet 4 B2 cell and sheet 5 B2 cell, and those two things will get added and it will get displayed on sheet 3. Let's press enter. So it is giving 80 because the values are 80 and 100. Okay. So if I change the value here to 100, what will happen? Obviously the value will change to 280. Okay, because the things are linked. This cell is referring to two different sheets of the same document, right? Okay, so now editing this point we were talking about creating reference to other sheet using keyboard we have seen. Now using mouse. For that I have opened a new file, this one, and already we have three sheets here as default we know, sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. Okay. Now in sheet 2, let me write a figure that is 100. In sheet 3, let me write a figure 200. And if I want in sheet 1 the value of sheet 2, so simply I need to use my mouse. Okay. I will click on this equal to sign, that is for function. Okay. Then I will go to sheet 2 and then I will simply click on the cell where we have the value. Click on accept. Okay. So see, we are in sheet 1. This value is coming from sheet 2. If I change it to 200, now the same value will reflect back in sheet 1. Okay. So we have covered up third point, that is creating reference to other sheet using keyboard and mouse. Okay. Now similarly, we will see how to create links, that is a reference to other document using keyboard and mouse. Okay. So let me uh, uh, let me do the things here only on sheet 3. Okay. I have one more file. Let me show you. Let me split the window. Okay. Let me split the window. So here I have one spreadsheet. We have already created a spreadsheet example ODS. This is the spreadsheet what we have created in last session. Okay. And this is our current where we were saying all these things. All these agendas are here. Okay. That is today's agenda. Okay. Now what I will do, simply I will go to insert, then I will go to sheet from other file. Okay. And I can choose my Excel sheet from here, open. Now so many sheets are there, which sheet I want to insert in our document. So I will choose consolidate cell. Okay, so this page, what we can see, I want this page to be inserted. If I choose here link, that means Whenever I will change in the original document, that will reflect back here. Okay, so click OK. Now you can see the exact copy of consolidate is copied here. Okay, let me show you again what I have done. I went to insert, then I went to sheet from a file. Okay, here it's asking after or before, so I have clicked before, after, sorry. Then click on a spreadsheet, whichever spreadsheet you want to refer. Click open. It will show all the pages of that spreadsheet. Suppose I want subtotal peripherals, what we have seen in last video. Okay, so if I click on link, that page will be linked. That means any changes there will reflect back here. Okay, now click OK. So this is here. Let's see. See, it is same as the top subtotal, right? So this is how we have linked other data document. Okay. Now one more way is there. Let me choose. Let me remove these pages. These are of no use for me now. Delete sheet. Yes. Okay. One more way is there where I can select a particular value from another document. For that, what you need to do, simply write equal to, okay. Then from wherever you want the value, simply go to that page, okay. Click, press enter, okay, and that value will appear here, right? So what I did, this is using the mouse. The same thing you can use. Uh, you need to write the entire file name which is appearing here. This entire thing using your keyboard, then that will come automatically. Otherwise, simply the best thing is what? The best thing is what? Simply click equal to sign and then go to another document. See, this is different document. Okay, and let me click on this C1. Okay, click on this accept button, so you can have the value here also. Okay, now for any suppose if you want to change this as Dinesh. So here one problem what we are seeing, if we are changing the value there in uh, other document, that changes are not coming here. Now how to bring these changes, that will be our next point. That is agenda number 4. Now what agenda number 4 is saying, it's saying creating links to, oh, this is over. Now it's creating, edit and removing hyperlinks to the sheet, concept of relative and absolute hyperlink. Now see, first we need to know what is relative and what is absolute hyperlink. For this, I have this figure. Okay, now think this yellow are the directories. Okay, so A is the parent directory, B and C are the child directory of A, and inside B we have two files, first.ods and second.ods. Inside directory C we have third.ods. Okay, so first and second, they are at the same level, they are inside a same directory, whereas third, it is in some different directory. Okay, so in relative hyperlink, relative to your current position. So suppose if we are in first.ods, so related to my current position, which particular file I want to link. Okay, So here I have given the definition. If working document is first.ods, then in relative hyperlink, if we want to link second.ods and third.ods, the path will be slash second.ods because you are on the same directory, so you don't have to give any path. Simply put a dot and slash second.ods. This dot specifies current directory and double dot specifies parent directory. Okay, if you want to access third, so you need to go to the parent directory, that means double dot. Okay, then you need to come to c drive, c directory, and inside the c directory you have third.ods. That means related to your position you are working. Okay, now in absolute hyperlink what's happening, if working document is first.ods, same content I have written, then in absolute hyperlink, if we want to link second.ods and third.ods, the path will be, so in that case, the path will be a slash b slash second.ods, a slash c slash third.ods. That means in absolute referencing, you need to give the reference from the top directory to that particular document, whichever you want to connect. Okay, so concept is clear. So let's start. Okay. Now I want to create a hyperlink. Okay. For that you can see this one, a globe on that, a chain type appearance is there. You can click that, or you can go to insert and there you can choose hyperlink. Whichever way you want, you can choose. See here, many options are there: internet, mail, document, and new document. Internet, that means if you want to create a hyperlink for any site. Okay, let me show you. Suppose you want to create a hyperlink for www.google.com. Okay, suppose you want to have a link for this site. Okay, so write the name of the site. Now frame its when you will work with web pages, then this will come in role. Right now this is of no use. Now in form, I will be selecting text. Here two things are there, text and button. So let me first choose text. Okay. And what text will appear, so that when I will click that text, google.com will open. So I can write their link for Google. Okay. And click apply and then close. So you can see here a text is there, link for Google, and as you are taking the pointer there, it's converting to a hand shaped cursor. When you will click this, it will open google.com. See, it's opening google.com, right? So this is a way through which you can create a link for opening a website. Okay, now let's see other options. Hyperlink. Now, mail and news, you can create this, but for this you need to have a configured Outlook Express. That means a software is there in your uh, operating system that you need to configure so that you can have the mail from the server to your machine. Okay. Document. Suppose you have a already saved document. I have one document. Let me have the document that is the file what we have worked previously, that is a spreadsheet example file. Let me open that file. Right, it's open now. Okay, so target in document, what will be the target in document? Okay, I have specified that particular document. Now what will be the target? You can see here target in the document. Sheets are there, ranges are there, database range is there, so I can choose sheet. Okay, now I can choose any of the topic here. Let me open this solver. Okay, click on apply. Okay, close it. So I am creating a link with my previous database, sorry, open office calc. And which page? Solver page. Okay. And right now I will have a button. I will have a button. Okay. And the title of the button will be solver. Okay. Click on apply, close. See, you can see a button here. Okay, you can see a button, right? So normally what will happen, this button, when you will click on this button, this will not work. Let me show you. Toolbar, form control. Sometime what will happen now, this design mode will be on. Okay, so you will have the button in this way, right? Okay, and in that condition when you will click here, nothing will happen. And this will it depends on the system setting. Somewhere the design mode is on, design mode is off. So right now if the design mode is on, we can simply edit the button, we can resize the button, we can change the value of the button. These things we can do. And if we want the button to work properly, then we need to switch it off. Okay, so we need to switch off the design mode, then this button will open, this button will work. And if we click on this button, so that page will open directly. Okay, this is the solver page of spreadsheet example ods, right? So we have learned how to create hyperlink. Now how to edit the hyperlink. Suppose I want to edit this link.google, but if I click here, then it will open Google directly. So it's not, we are not able to click here to select that particular thing. So what we can do, we can select a cell nearby that particular cell. Okay. And using arrow key, we can reach there. Okay. So we have reached there. Now click on the hyperlink, that is insert and hyperlink. Wait for a few moments, you can have the things here. Okay, now you, if you want, you can change it. youtube.com, and this link now, instead of Google, it will show YouTube. Okay, click on apply, close. Now you can see the link has been changed. Okay, now if I click here, it will open, it's opening YouTube, right? Right. Okay, so we have seen how to edit the link. Now for removing the link, the same way, just go to that link and simply click on delete, click OK, that link will get deleted, right? So now our next agenda is linking to external data. Okay, linking to external data. Let me open a sheet. Let me insert a sheet. Okay, now I will go to insert. Okay, and link external data. Now this external data, it is on different file. Previously, when I was referring to that place, the values were not changing, but this time the value will change. Do you remember that C1 one, Dinesh, we have done, it has not changed. But here in linked to external data, here the things will change. Okay, so click here, link to external data. Okay, so here choose the file. Let me have that file, that is spreadsheet example.ods. Open the file. When you open, when you will open this file, it will show whatever the ranges or tables present on the in that file here. Okay, see available tables and ranges. See, it's showing all the available tables and ranges. Do you remember range one? We have their range 1 in consolidate. Okay, we were having for goal 6 some range. Okay, so suppose I want to choose this range 1. I want this range 1 here. Okay, and this is very interesting point, that is update every, means in every 60 seconds the things will get updated, means it will get refreshed with new set of data if we are changing in the means in that particular file. So I will not choose 60, I will choose only 5 seconds and click OK. See, the data is here. Let me split the window so that we can have a clear view. Okay, and this was the another one. Okay, and where is that sheet? Okay, here we have that sheet. Okay, can you see? Okay, we have the same data. Now suppose here instead of 100 I am making it 200. Okay, it will not change. When it will change? When I will save this file like this, save. Now whenever it will get saved, okay, that is saved now. So this 100 will convert to 200 within 5 seconds. See, okay, this becomes 200. Okay, let me rename this Dinesh as Shivam. Okay, now let me save the file, file save. Okay, now just see here within 5 seconds this will convert to Shivam. Okay, see, this is the point I was talking about. In linking, whatever changes you will make there in the different in the other document, that will reflect back, and it's a time bound. You can synchronize it. Okay, now our agenda's next point is linking to this one, linking to registered data source. Okay, let's do it. Let me have sheet 4. Now to link some different data source means which has been created in different software application. So here we can talk about base, open office base. I have some information in open office base also. Let me open that one. So for that I need to click here, that is data source, or you can use F4 key. So you should remember F4 is for data source. So I will click on this data source. See, lots of data source are showing here. Okay, I will click on my list, tables. Okay, I have already created a list of some students. Okay, I want these lists here in my document. So I will click on this area, that is the junction of row and column, that is topmost. So it will select the entire sheet, and on top you can see data to text. This option, data to text. Let me show you again. Just above address, data to text is there. Click there, you will have all information here. Then simply close the database tab. Okay, see, so you have this information from some other application, that is open office base. Okay, you can have some other applications also. You can have the things from MS Access also. Okay, so we have covered all the points of serial number 2, that is setting up multiple sheets, working with sheets, creating reference to other sheet using keyboard and mouse, creating links to other documents using keyboard and mouse, create, edit and remove hyperlink. We have seen the concept of relative and absolute hyperlink. We have seen how to link external data, and we have also seen how to link registered data source. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.